Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Face the Music. Glad that you're here today. Hey, look, I'm excited about today. Today going to be going back to feature Sabaton. Now, I haven't heard Sabaton in a minute. Haven't featured him out here for a while. Not because there's anything wrong with him, obviously, but because I've been featuring other artists and other songs. And so I just want to say, Sabaton is just one of my favorite bands live when I see them. I haven't ever seen them live in person, but when I see them here, on maybe a YouTube video or whatever, like their live concert performances, just absolutely fantastic. But here's a song, Lion from the North, that I don't know anything about. And this is going to be, I'm going to be featuring, instead of a live performance today, going to be featuring a official lyric video, because I want to see exactly what, this song's about. Don't know anything about it. And so I'm looking forward to it. And this would have been, from a number of years ago, a few years ago now at least. And so I'm excited because I'm sure that Tommy was still with the band at that time. And so I'm sure it's going to be a great song, great killer song. Like I said, don't know anything about it, haven't ever heard it before, haven't seen this video, and so I'm looking forward to it. So no more talking, here we go. Going to jump right on in. This is going to be Sabaton in their official lyric video to Lion from the North.
Shape of a man with a dream to rule sea and land. And all those who stand in his way die by God and victorious arms. With righteous that follows him south, once more sail ashore to war. Legends have taught that those fought, this lion has no fear at heart. Lion, come forth, come from the north, come from the north. Libera et libera, acervus et ingens, Augusta per Augusta.
And there you go, Sabaton, the Lion from the North. And as expected, I mean, that song seemed to have a mix of languages in it. I mean, it looked like it might have had Latin in it, possibly. I know it had German in it when he talked about Der Löwe, so that's German for the lion. And of course, English, the Lion from the North, and all the rest of it. But again, as expected, I didn't really understand exactly what the military significance of this song was. I don't exactly know who it refers to. And so I pulled up an article, and I'm just going to read just a slight bit of it for those maybe like me who are watching this for the first time. Maybe you don't know anything more about it than I do. I'm sure many of you, of course, Sabaton fans, I'm sure you obviously do. But so let me see. It goes, their song Lion from the North, talking about Sabaton, comes from their sixth studio album, Careless Rex, a concept album detailing the rise and fall of the Swedish Empire from 1611 to 1721. So the song is about Gustavus Adolphus of Sweden. So they talked about him there, obviously, in the song. He was the king of Sweden from 1611 until his death in 1632. The song focuses on his time during the 30 Years' War. I don't really know much about the 30 Years' War. And so they do talk about it here. It says it's a war fought primarily in Central Europe from 1611 to 1648. It's considered one of the longest and most brutal wars in human history, with more than 8 million casualties. Wow. Caused by military conflict, famine, and disease. The war started as a conflict between Protestant and Catholic states in the Holy Roman Empire after the election of Catholic Emperor Ferdinand II. Ferdinand tried to force his Roman Catholic religion on the empire. Adolphus decided to enter the war in 1630, and the historians are still unclear why he made this decision. The line where they talk about a lion is referencing the nickname he gained during the war, the Lion of the North. And basically the song describes how powerful he was as a military leader. By the end of 1631, Gustavus was now in control of most of northern and central Germany and now had plans to conquer more territory. Wow. The chorus is basically explaining Gustavus and how he's considered one of Sweden's greatest kings. Why the band chose to use Latin isn't known. However, at the time of his reign, Latin was the primary language of the Roman Empire. And it talks about how Gustavus and Sweden fought alongside the Protestant cause after forming an alliance with the major Protestant state of Saxony. And so Adolphus and his army, there you go, defeated the Catholic Imperial Army at the Battle of Breitenfeld in September 1631, turning the tide of the war. So there you go. Sorry for the little reading there, but I wanted to make sure even during this, I don't want to just say, hey, I'm going to go look it up later. I've done that before, and it works out fine. But I want to kind of, for this particular episode, I wanted to go say, you know what, I want to go actually check it out while I'm actually doing this reaction. So that's interesting. Learning a lot. Like I said before, unfortunately, a lot of times these kind of historical events I don't know much about. I didn't learn about these things in school, really. I mean, maybe in passing someone mentioned it, or like, here's some stuff about Europe. But these are like big events in history that I think that I know that I'm really appreciative to Sabaton for bringing these events out in song and causing people like myself to not only listen to the song and say, oh, it's a great tune, it's a great, whatever. But, when I hear a song with lyrics that I don't know what in the heck they're talking about, I want to go check it out. And so that makes me want to do that. It makes me have to do that really with Sabaton in a lot of cases because I don't know a lot of the historical events behind a lot of their music. And so this was an interesting choice. I thought this title sounded really cool, The Lion from the North, but I didn't know what it was about. And now I do. That is really absolutely awesome. I'm really excited that I had a chance to check that song out because, let me just say, again, I think these are events that people, especially in the countries where these events took place, I'm sure they're proud of their leaders, of their ancestors, of their predecessors, of their historical significance for their country and for their region possibly. And I'm excited to learn more. That's one thing I love about Sabaton. And like I said, I like to see them a lot of times live in concert in terms of I haven't ever seen them live in person, but like live footage, I should say, on YouTube. I like to see them performing live. But sometimes I just want to sit back and just watch, a video, maybe a lyric video or just one of their official story videos where I learn a little bit more about what's happening as opposed to just seeing them live. Their live performances are great, but the historical significance behind the music, absolutely fantastic and absolutely important. Really, really like that. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor. Will you reach over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together, just like that song right there. Going to be bringing Sabaton out again, hopefully in the not-too-distant future, with more historical, significant songs and music from their catalog. Also, check down below. I have a hashtag, Face the Music Reactions. in the description box. Click on that. It'll redirect you to another page, all my previous contents there. I'm sure you'll find other great music and artists and songs and so forth that you'll enjoy as well. Also, set up your notifications whenever I drop a new episode. You'll be among the first to find out. And come on back, because I have a lot more great content lined up for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.